Okay, here we go, John. So sadly, we're coming to the end of your little journey now. You've got 4 days left before you head back up to the JK show, and obviously you show them, you prove to them what you've done and what you've been capable of. So just talk to me about, how's the last couple of weeks been? What are the big changes? What's the highs and lows?
Oh, I think the biggest changes I say is I've managed to start sprinting now. Only short bursts, but I'm doing it, and that's a big achievement.
So when you first came, like running just was not.
I couldn't run at all. It was literally walk, get out of breath, walk, get out of breath. Now it's more, more endurance to run a bit further than I can.
Yeah, and am I right in thinking that you're actually quite often at the front of the group?
I'll give it a go. Yeah. There's people faster than me, but I still try and keep up with them now.
Cool. And what other changes have you noticed in yourself?
My whole body shape has just totally changed now. It's like wearing training tops that I'd never ever dream of wearing, but now they're actually making me look better in myself. Gives me that more boost and confidence to wear that sort of clothing instead of baggy, horrid clothing. So it's
no longer looking to hide stuff, but to show things off a little bit more. Oh, cool. So what's like some of the big? In fact, let's do something a little bit different. Who are the memorable people that you've sort of met along the way, and why did they stand out?
I have to say, Priya's the first one because she's just that full bundle of positivity. She keeps everyone going. She's kept me going through my whole 12 weeks, which I can't thank her enough. She's just an amazing person to be around and work with and train with. Yeah. Omar's another big one, but that's just because it's been that man-to-man banter. When I'm having a low day, we have that banter, and he just gets me back on the page, and it's a great thing. I'm sort of hanging out with him, go and play out on a Friday just to clear our heads and sort of get to know each other better. Z was a good one, being my roommate for 3 weeks, if I remember rightly. He was just like Omar, another great person to talk to. But away from campers, I'd say trainers-wise, they're all just fantastic. They've kept me going. Bear, Reese, Joe, including Craig yourself. It's just kept me going. I've felt that push I've needed, so it's kept me going, not wanting to give up.
Yeah, I mean, it has been incredible how you've sort of grasped this and sort of ran with it. So. So 4 days left. What are you looking forward to in these next 4 days?
Well, I'm gonna obviously train as hard as I have been for the last 4 days. Keep up the same level that I've been at. Hopefully, just because if I'm right, I'm thinking a couple of pound off at the 7 stone mark. If I can lose that, I would be absolutely ecstatic because then I can say, look, I've lost 7 stone.
Yeah, be a great little marker in the sand. What other stuff are you looking forward to? I mean, what do you think when you see Jeremy Kyle again and some of the staff on the show? Do you think they're going to notice a difference in you, or?
I think they're going to notice a big difference because thinking of when I was first on there, I was like the Michelin man or the Marshmallow Man, as they call it. But I think they're going to notice a difference because I've toned more. My body sort of took its shape now, which is a lot more noticeable than it was.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things for me is like, often I see people turn up and they stand out in a crowd. They are big people, but very soon they become like a normal, like an average person. They no longer stand out in the crowd, and that's where I think you are. Okay, so if there's people watching this that have kept up with the other videos that you've done throughout your stay, what are what are the one or two big things that they need to embrace in order to make some of the changes like you have?
I think the biggest one is having a good mindset and not having your mind telling your body what it can do, having your body actually working with your mind saying, yes, we can do this together and get through it. That's the biggest one. And the second one is probably not to let yourself get down. Just keep that positive mindset and make sure that if you're having a low day, try and pick yourself up before starting training.
Yeah.
That's the two big ones for me.
Cool. Okay. Well, we're gonna film. We're gonna record a feature length podcast with all the lessons and everything that you've learned throughout your stay here on the Conquer Food program. We really want to make that available to anybody that sort of kept up with these videos and all that kind of stuff. And I'm looking forward to getting back on the show and seeing everyone's face as well. John, if you could have just a few words to inspire other people, what would they be?
Don't let your past get you down. Look to the future always. Never go back. That's the big one.
Excellent. Well done, John. 4 days. Let's knock it out of the park.
Yeah.